Hello everyone, this is Lindsay again for another market update this Monday, 21st of June 2021. A bit late today because I was at a sports carnival this morning. Alright, so let me see. Just before I start, I'll put the disclaimer at the start this time. Just letting you know, I'm not a financial advisor, so anything I say is basically just for your information and entertainment purposes. Before you invest your money, make sure you check with a financial advisor or do your own research. Okay, so looking at the Bitcoin BUSD chart this today, we're looking at still consolidation time. It didn't bounce. In the previous video, there was I was presuming it was going to bounce a bit early. I didn't predict this last little downward swing again, but we are testing the lower regions again. As I said in the previous one, there's three main levels here I can see. I've drawn them in with those three white lines there. This is the 31,000 mark, the 35,500 mark, and the 40,000 mark here. All right, so the price is so this 31,000 is like the lower support, and the 40,000 is the upper support in this consolidation period. And pretty much right in the center there is the 35.5 level. I'll just make sure that line is 35.5, and you can see it's playing around those levels. There was a bit of a break last night down, so it went a bit lower than I had thought it would. So if we just look at this area here, do another Fibonacci retracement on just this latest climb. Okay, so we can see that, so this 61.8 level, it was broken recently. It went down a bit, but it popped up again. So it's not a clear break of it. It went down one bar of the 4 hour was under, and then it went up again. So on the daily chart, this is just showing as a pin bar basically. So you can see here the 61, it didn't close on the daily under the 0.618 level. It went down, and that's actually causing a bullish pin bar here. So this one here, this green one just there, that's a bullish pin bar there. So it's a long tail and a short part at the top on the green bar there. So very bullish actually on the daily for the Bitcoin chart there. Some trading methods go off price action alone, and they would take that as a definite buy signal, this bar here. Long tail, short top, quite a small middle section as well. Alright, so often with these, they the next day would go down to about halfway of that, and then halfway down the tail, or maybe 60% of the tail, and then often, I don't know the percentage of the time, but I think they say around 60% of the 60% chance at least of a further move to the upside after we have this sort of price action. So either today or tomorrow, we should be seeing a higher move here. Often it'll go at least the length of this tail. So the tail went down to here, so the bull market, the bull move should go up to at least the, say, 37, almost close to the 38,000 mark. It should, before it hits any, before there may be any sort of resistance. But so 38,000 may have some resistance there. If we zoom out a bit, there hasn't been much on the 38, but if we go, it'll basically just be around the, here was around the 39.3, and up here, of course, was the 40,000. So there's a resistance probably around the 39 and the 40,000 areas. If it can break through that, it'll be very bullish. Okay, so on the other side, it's possible, if we're still in the consolidation period, so it is possible it could go up to say the 37, 9, and then down again. And if it breaks through this 31,000 level down here, we could see further moves to the downside. So I don't have a looking glass. I'm not a fortune teller, but all we can do is go off the price action and go off similar patterns of the past, and go off trend lines to look at possible moves to the future. Alright, so I'll just clear this chart a bit, and the other one I could draw is, say, back here, start of this the faster move here would be around there. Just draw a simple line going through this, basically through the center of that. We can see that the down here it closed here, and then the closes are getting, so first it was down on it was closing around 34.3, then it went down to 33, and it's closing up here a bit. So the closing is a bit higher here, which is good, and it does seem to be going through this, following this trend line a bit, except for here, which was, yeah, it's going down. Last night it did do a surprising move down there, but as you can see, here's another pin bar. That pin bar caused an upward move there, which was longer than the tail. Okay, so it moved up on that pin bar here. If you can see some other pin bars, so the ones where it's longer, fairly long at the top, that's not, I wouldn't call that a pin bar. It's more of a doji bar, like a spinning top. So that's also indecision in the market. So it goes down, then it comes up, it goes down, up, down. So it's kind of finishing in the middle there. So it's kind of indecision. A lot of indecision, a lot of doji bars. There's one there. It's kind of equal tail on the top and bottom. Just symbolizing some indecision. Okay, some dojis here. And then we hit the resistance and came down again. This is a bullish pin bar here. So in my opinion, it will do something similar to this one here. But what happens when it gets to this 40,000 level again is anyone's guess. If it's following this trend line, in my opinion, it's going to go up further. But anything could happen. It could go down further as well. All right, so that's Bitcoin market overview, and so I'm bullish, but you know, there's many people out there shorting it as well. So yeah, just do your own research before you do any trades. Don't over leverage as well. I would not recommend over leveraging. Okay, so what we'll look at today, besides the charts here, is we'll go back to the Wax wallet, I think, and today we'll look at some games that don't take very long to do. They're just something you can do. Maybe it takes a few minutes a day just to look at it. So here's the Alien Worlds. It's gradually developing into something interesting. So it uses NFT cards. So these are NFT cards that can be bought on the NFT markets. This is just one of the many markets out there, Atomic Hub. And so if we look at Alien Worlds, you can get mining tools. So the ones with the generally the more expensive ones have better mining power. So for example, if we look at this basic Trillium detector, has a mining power of 4. It's got 0 luck. That's for actually detecting NFT, for finding NFTs, and it's got one over there. If we look at the information page, and just go down to a bit of explanation on the actual Alien World site, and it says we're mining for Trillium, which is an actual cryptocurrency. You can see that on CoinMarketCap, symbols TLM, and it shows all about the tokenomics and where it's featured. So it's got a lot going for it, this game. The actual gameplay is a little bit lacking at the moment, but it's quite interesting. So this is just a video showing a bit about the game, and yeah, as you can see, 10 billion has been staked of it already, of this Trillium. It was launched on Binance, and so to get to take the funds out of it, to get to Binance, they've got this thing called a teleporter. So haven't been playing it that much. We've just got 15 from here. I'm only using some simple tools here, but you can. Because I don't play very often, I've actually mined my tools in the RPlanet. So if you're not using them, or you don't think you'd be playing the game much, you can just go over to this RPlanet, and you can stake. So some of them don't have any value, like the very basic ones, but the more valued tools, such as this, it looks like only the weapons have value there at the moment. Doesn't look like. I think they must have changed some rules here. Okay, there we go. So this one is a basic explosive. That's got 18 mining power there, 1 luck. So I can just click on stake, and that will put it in the staked section. Okay, so I've got this tool here, getting 2.21 ether per hour. The epic cards here, the purple ones, have 22 ether per hour. So it's not getting much, but it's better than just sitting around doing nothing. Okay, so if we go back to the staking, I've got most of the staking power in the Street Fighter games, by the looks of it. Street Fighter cards, NFT cards. So you can see some of those are getting about 382 ether per hour for this one. I've got 2 collector's edition cards. They are the Fang and Ken. I've got the collector's edition for those 2. If we look at the there's one there, Fang, 42.20 ether per hour. I'll just try and locate the Ken. Where's that? Ken. You've probably seen it already. There it is. Okay, Ken here with the nice, like a turning kick. Or it could be a spinning tornado kick. Alright, so that's 42.20 per hour as well. The other staking is the actual other. I've got one in the Collect Whale site. It's like a jigsaw collect game. That one's pretty cool, making a nice picture with the jigsaw pieces, and it's got its own NFT collections. I haven't got into NFTs that much yet, but it's picking up all the time, so it's hard to ignore them. And it'll generally, when it pops out things like these Street Fighter cards, it, brings you back to the days when I actually used to play Street Fighter game. My kids actually still do it now, as they've brought out new characters for Street Fighter. We've got games on the Xbox still. And so Our Planet Elements, this is the actual Our Planet NFTs. And they've got mining NFTs. This is a TV miner here, and they've got what's that? A coffee miner, and all these other pretty cool cards. We've got Tequila Beach. You can actually craft the cards. Not that many available now. So mainly you can purchase them on sites such as Atomic Hub. So you just need to search for Our Planet. Take that off. Our Planet, and that's where you see the NFTs for Our Planet there. So they do have a game, but it's a little bit already done. So if we go to Our Planet generated tools, look at the NFT mints remaining. But it is descending order. Actually, ascending. Yeah. All right. So not so many left. Only we've got this thing called NFT. That's quite expensive, isn't it? 59 million ETA. 9 million for the flag. Money. That's only 5 of those left. 43 million ether to build that. So what it does is, if you click build, it basically does it for you, all of the so build money. So you log in, of course, and then this is the recipe for making that. So basically you need all of these elements. You need to make pressure, coal. So you have to make all of that. You can do it manually, or you can use this tool to make it. Manually, it would take probably a few hours putting all that together. It seems to just go on and on. All of these. And, well, it's a lot in that recipe. Go right down to the bottom there. Yeah. Alright, so that's why it's so expensive. 43 million there for the money. If you do it manually, you just go to the Our Planet site, and you would click on generator. You would put your elements in here. So everything is made from the basic elements: the air, earth, water, and fire. And once you've got the basic elements in the generator, of course you'd have to check. This one may not make anything, so I'm not going to click construct because I haven't checked the. You need to check, for example, this tools site, element generator. It'll show you what things can be made. Okay. And let me see, so if we go to tools, element generator, yeah. It looks like they've taken off some of the tools. They had some other ones there as well, but it's probably because the game's almost complete. And most likely they'll put out something new soon, because this will become obsolete once all the mint cards have been created. It's got a list of all of the elements, and if you look on the if you do a basic search, you can check recipes for Our Planet elements, and that'll show you how to make some of them. However, if you make them here using the generator. For example, if you make a heat or a beach here, if they've already been made, like there's only a certain number of NFTs available, so you can make them, but if they've already gone past their mint number, so 600 for most of these, if they've already got 600, then they no longer produce an NFT as well. So the ones that are remaining here, just these flag, NFT, and money, there's only 3 here. There may be a couple more that haven't been made yet, haven't been put into these recipes yet, but yeah, there's just those 3 from what I can see. So if you make this, you spend if you spend this 9,520,000 Ether to make it, you'll also get an NFT, and that NFT will be able to be staked. But if you make it and it's already been past the 600, then you'll just get basically an element for this generator tool. It won't be an actual NFT. Alright, so that's just a fairly long-winded explanation of that one. And so going back to here, so yeah, you can upgrade these tools to get more TLM. So time to mine, so you just click on mine, and then mine again. It'll go around a few times, and then it'll basically it'll tell you how much TLM you've mined. Usually only, with these basic tools, probably a fraction of a TLM. It takes about 20 seconds to do it. Almost finished. It says mining progress. So there we go. Claim your TLM. So you could click on mine, claim again, log in, or just make sure you're signed in properly on your Wax wallet. Approve that, and that'll be put in the total there. I'll just wait for it to go on. Okay, so it says here I've got 0.02, oh, that's probably the least I've ever got, for this one. Usually it's at least 0.2. Okay, and was there any NFT? Sometimes you get an NFT as well, just by mining. I don't believe I got one. Very rare. I don't know if anyone's ever got an NFT land for mining. It's not likely. Okay, so that's basically how you do that game. If you want to move the TLM to, say, Binance, you would need to use the, what's called a teleporter. If I can find it. Mining, where is that gone? Thought I would have had it with the Alien World section. No, there is. Teleport. Alien World's teleport. BSC to Wax teleports are experiencing longer than usual travel times. Do not use teleport time-sensitive transfers. Okay. Alright, so you basically log into your Binance and your Wax wallet, and this is the area where you can transfer it from the Wax wallet to your Ethereum or Binance chain wallet. So I use the Binance chain, and that's where you put it, and then from your MetaMask Binance chain wallet you would transfer it through to Binance. Okay, so that's just a brief introduction of our planet and Alien Worlds. Another one on the Wax wallet is this one called Prospectors. This has got a lot of things going for it at the moment. They're making new, there's going to be a new world of for mining on this prospectors game, definitely look into that. Go to their Telegram and Twitter account for more details. Alright, so I'll put a link in the description. To play this game, just basically you would click on the miner, you check on find a job, you look for, say, this one here. It needs a sledgehammer and a pickaxe to perform. I'll just check what he's currently holding. So he's holding a shovel and a spade. So we'd need to go basically put these aside. It takes a little while. It's a bit frustrating sometimes. Doesn't work. So put that one aside and the shovel aside as well. And then get the sledgehammer and the pickaxe. So you get the right tools, go back to find a job. So we've got the tools now, click on perform. This one's paying 2.2 gold per minute. You can hold the plus down to do the maximum number of minutes. So I'll get 627 gold for performing this, so you click on that. And it'll show it'll take 5 hours, 53 minutes for him to walk to the location, do the mining. And the gold has automatically been added to the balance there. And we do that for the other ones as well. Find a job, go down to where one's available. Here's one, perform. He needs a pickaxe and a shovel. Okay, so I'll just do one more. Put the spade aside. And pick up the pickaxe. I might as well try and use this one because I've only got 7 hours left on this one. Every tool has a certain number of hours left on it, on the lifetime of the tools. Once it's expired, you need to go to the marketplace and purchase another one. Okay, so I've got the tools there. Find a job, perform this one, maximum number of minutes, perform. I'm not a robot. Okay, so you get the idea. That's basically how to collect gold from mines. There's a lot more you can do in the game. You can craft tools, buy land, quite expensive, but yeah, you can do that. There's even roulette. There's a casino. What's this one? This is the bank, train station. I think this is the casino, is it? Oh, that's a university. Okay, so there's a university where you can do a course and to get better skills. Costs a certain amount of money, and yeah, they'll be. It says workers come here to complete the necessary studies and to become qualified professional with a certified diploma. Alright, so various things you can do in the game. This must be the casino here. EOS Real. Yeah, so this is a where you can do a little bit of gameplay there as well. Okay. Spend your gold. Central bank, you can deposit your PGL, it's another cryptocurrency, and get a license to own a bank. There's you can convert I believe gold to PGL. Convert mined gold into the gold on your account with a fair commission. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, this is. I'm not going to go into much detail about how to play the game in this video. If you are interested, I can look into it further and give some advice. But yeah, definitely look into the new the new land they're making. I think it's called the Grand Lands, and that will be quite interesting. It's actually on Atomic Hub. So if you go to Atomic Hub as well, search for prospectors. Okay, so we've got packs here. This is for the Grand Lands. Alright, so quite expensive now. If we put it by lowest price, 260 for the lowest one, going up in value. Alright, so this is for land pack. This NFT pack contains one plot of land within the prospector's Grand Land. Okay, so definitely do a bit of research onto the Grand Land if you're interested in this game. There is money to be made, and it doesn't take much time in these games to mine. As I just did before, you mine the gold, collect the gold, and you can buy plots of land, etc. Let me see the market. So in the market, you can sell your wood, stone, clay, coal, or coffee, moss. So coffee beans, that's makes the workers walk faster, I believe, or work faster. And so all this material you can mine and sell. If you're the landowner, you can mine it, I believe. You don't keep, if you're actually just working like my men were doing then, they don't collect the materials they mine, they just get the gold for doing the work. So the landowners are able to sell the actual material. That's why there are definite benefits of being a landowner. Okay, so quite an active game. Alright, so that's prospectors.io. I'm sorry if I did not give it credit enough, but yeah, that's just a brief overview of the game. And okay, so this is the Wax wallet again, as in my previous video. A lot of these are just basic NFT sites. Even Atari. I'm not sure if Atari is actually making games anymore, but they used to, and now they've got NFT cards of their old games they had. Yep, so they're definitely making the most of these NFTs, and yep, I've got all these. For example, Asteroids. I remember that game. So if we go into the oh, there we go. That's what it looks like on the right here. Collector's Edition Asteroids game. So it even opens up with a bit of a view of the actual game. So yeah, there's a bit of a nostalgia for you there. Nostalgic games you can collect in the form of an NFT. So we've got open. So you can also buy Atari packs. You'd get them from the secondary markets now, such as that Atomic Hub. 0.1% chance of a collector's edition box. 3% chance of a gold edition box, etc. 10 boxes, okay. So not just 10 cards, 10 boxes. Okay, interesting. I don't know why they call them boxes. Base box. Ah, okay, because the actual games used to come in boxes, so that instead of calling them cards, they just call them boxes because they're basically the same picture as an old game box they used to have. Right, I get it now. Okay, so I'll just get out of here. They've got baseball NFTs if you're interested in baseball. Here in Australia, baseball is not as big as, say, football or NRL, rugby league, but we definitely do play baseball here, and there are definitely lots of baseball teams. We don't have a popular major league in Australia that I know of. It's not shown on TV very often. I'm sure they would have leagues, but not nearly as big as somewhere like the United States. I really hope it does pick up more in Australia. It's a very fun game to play. So they're all quite similar. They have a section for opening the packs. They have a shop, marketplace. You can craft them. And so you need to have a pack to craft them. One recipe. Alright, so basically you burn, if you have these common cards, 5 common cards, you burn those to make, you could have burned them to make a jumbo redux pack, but looks like that's ended now. Okay, so there's various things you can do with these NFT sites. Marketplace will take you to Atomic Hub. And you can see these pretty cool cards here. A lot of them are signed. So if you're a baseball fan, this is the place to be. I mean, this is the card to get. Yeah. Very good for, history's sake. You can father son or father daughter. You can just, or mother daughter even. You can if your child's interested in baseball, go through the cards, tell them about the people you watched when you were a child or a teenager, and it's very good for a history lesson, going through the cards basically. I've done the same for like Star Wars cards. I've gone through some old Star Wars cards, and if the child's never seen the movie, there's so much point, but you can kind of make a bit of a build up for when they watch the actual movie. Or in baseball, I just think it's like a history lesson you're going through, and it's quite a fun one as well. You see these pretty cool cards. You can talk about some memorable moments in the game, and pitching records. It's got some quite good statistics of the players on the back as well. On August 7, 2020, Humberto became the first pitcher in at least 100 years to debut 6 or more strikeouts in an outing with less than 3 innings. Well, all but one of his 7 outs against the Mets came in that manner, as the righty showcased 4 pitches highlighted by a tight curve. Prior to his trade to the Diamondbacks, Mejia ranked second in the system in ERA. Min 90 IP the previous year. Major League pitching record. Well, okay. Humberto Mejia. Bit of a pitching legend by the looks of it. Okay, so yeah. Jesus Sanchez. He entered 2020 as a consensus top 100 prospect for the 3rd straight year. His appealing blend of bat speed, power, and arm strength earned him a call-up as a 22-year-old. On August 24th, he recorded his first Marlins hit, an RBI double down the left field line against the Washington Nationals. Cool. Alright. So yeah, if you're into baseball, definitely worth getting cards that, in my opinion, it's you know, piece of history and something you can call your own. Okay, so back to the games. This is quite a long video. Thanks for those that have stayed on for the long haul. Another cryptocurrency game site is Gala Games. So Gala Games uses NFTs for in-game benefits. So you buy these NFTs, and these NFTs in this case, the non-fungible tokens, for example, in the game Town Style, you could get let me see, a water tower, so that'll save you having to buy one in the game. Alright, so if you've already got it, you just put it there and it'll make your game go a lot faster. And Town Star's like a farming game, and I don't really do it much at the moment because it's definitely time consuming. However, you can make money playing the game. The top 100 people, or even 200 people now, I think, top 100 people in the competition will get Gala cryptocurrency as a reward for getting the highest points in the game. You could even, if you make in the top 10, make a living off it, but it's not something I would do at this stage. But if you've, like, for example, a university student or something like that, definitely give it a go. See how you go. If you're not overloaded with your study, maybe put in an hour or two a day, you could maybe even get in the top 100. Who knows? All right, refreshes every 7 days. That game, that Town Star. Previous one I was on. So yeah, it refreshes the server every 7 days. So yeah, you can be a newcomer and win. So it's not like those games that you start and someone's been playing for 2 years, they've got a lot more than you. It's not like that. It refreshes every 7 days, which is interesting. The only advantage, I guess, is getting these NFTs. So if you're someone that's got a lot of NFTs, you'll generally advance a lot faster than someone who doesn't have NFTs. All right, and so that's one of them. Mirandus, that's getting bigger. I haven't played this yet, but the graphics look really cool, and they've also got NFT. I'm not sure if you can play it yet. Actually, it's a. Let me see. I don't think it's come out yet, but you can buy the cards, prepare for it. Be interesting to see if it's actually out yet. Status in development. Okay, so it's not released yet. Fantasy RPG on the PC or Mac. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. If it's one of those games that Town Star is good, except that it's quite time consuming if you want to get in the top 100. If you're just wanting to play for fun or to get the occasional win the occasional NFT or something like that, you can go in and out of the game at any time. That's something I might be more interested in. Yeah, because if you need to do a certain amount of hours every day, that's not the kind of game I would be doing. Okay, so the graphics look pretty cool. Anyway, I'll yeah, it looks like you can maybe a medieval kind of time frame. Blacksmiths there. We do have, looks like they've got lanterns. Doesn't look like it's electricity. It's farming. Definitely looks like there'll be some farming in this game. NFTs for marketplaces. Treasures to be found. Yeah. Looks like some sort of beast to be defeated. So that looks pretty cool as well. So Miranda's definitely want to put on the watch list. And of course, if you want to get the game items, they're already available. You can buy them. I've seen them on OpenSea and various places. So if we look at, for example, click on this, place order, you can actually buy it from this actual shop. You can buy it from this site or from a secondary marketplace as well. Okay, so there we go. Townstar Miranda's Fortified is another cool looking game, and Echoes of Empire. Alright, I won't go into these games now. I may do a video for separate games in the future instead of just giving you an overview like this video today. Just an overview of what's out there. Alright, an Enjin game. So that was Gala Games I was just on. Now, Gala is a cryptocurrency. Enjin is also a cryptocurrency. So if you go to CoinMarketCap, we can see Gala. That's for the Townstar and the Mirandas and the Fortified, etc. Currently only 8/100ths of a, sorry, 8/1000ths of a dollar. So it's less than a cent. Less than a cent to buy a Gala token. It's currently falling down with this recent, the correction on Bitcoin, or some call it a crash, has caused most of the other altcoins to drop. And this one would be a great time to buy, in my opinion. 0.08 cents per, sorry, $0.08 per Gala. Yeah, definitely one I'm interested in purchasing myself. So if we look at, it's an Ethereum coin. If we look at the markets where you buy the coins, you can get it from Uniswap. The only problem with using this one is the transaction fees. Quite high fees using the Ethereum chain on Uniswap and Bitrue, Hotbit. Yeah, so sometimes the exchanges are cheaper to purchase on. Alright, but you will still need to pay transaction fees if you transfer it from one site to the other. Sometimes the exchanges pay for transaction fees, so just be careful of transaction fees. For example, if you move it from the exchange to your MetaMask wallet, which is a browser extension. For those who haven't used it, it's the little fox here, the MetaMask. And I've got another video I've done on setting up a MetaMask for the Binance Smart Chain. But this one is not the Binance Smart Chain, this one is just the Ethereum chain. So MetaMask is by default on the Ethereum chain, where the Gala can be stored, just on the Ethereum chain. Other one we were looking at before was Enjin, the Enjin coin. Okay, this one is $1.17 per token. Also probably a good time to buy now. Buy the dip, as they say. Yeah, but always do your own research before purchasing. Alright, so it was going on a very low price there for 20 cents for quite some time, between 4 and 20 cents. Okay, and then it just did this massive surge here. Possibly just due to the increase in Bitcoin, but also it's also had some new game releases as well. Alright, so this is the Enjin site. It talks about creating games on using the engine tokens. Some of their main games here: Age of Rust, Lives Arena, Lost Relics, The Six Dragons, and Space Missats. So yeah, those games are all quite large. Here's some other games here. We've got the Dissolution, Nine Lives Arena, here, Containment Corps, Forgotten Artifacts, Rebounce Game, Bitcoin Hodler, War of Crypta, Forest Knight, Nestables, Age of Rust, Space Misfits, Crypto Fights, Diverse, Cats in Mix, Ultiverse, Hex, etc. Alright, so what is Age of Rust? What's that about? Whoa. Looks like a post-apocalyptic world by the looks of that. Well, treasure hunt, wallets and tokens, mission hub. It's a little bit dark, a little bit of survival game. It's a nice action shot there. Yeah, so some very cool games on this engine token. A blockchain game on the, on the engine platform. Yeah. Alright, looks very cool. Steam wishlist, added to Steam. Alrighty then. So that'll do for today. Yeah, just keep an eye out on the game coins and their development, because the game area of cryptocurrency is taking off like never before. So yeah, this I think this is a bargain for these ones. $1.17 for engine coins and $8.008 dollars for the Gala token. So this is definitely something that's a bargain at the moment, I believe. Yeah, keep an eye out for this one. I reckon in a year time, this will be moving forward a few decimal places at least. Definitely. The Gala Games and Engine tokens, bargain prices. Okay, but before any of this moves, we need Bitcoin to move as well. So, yeah, we're all playing the waiting game for Bitcoin. Whether it moves down to another level, 26 or 26 will probably be the next one if it goes down, or if it goes up, probably hit some resistance once it hits the 50 moving average, or one of the major moving average, 100 moving average. I just check where that 100 moving average is actually. So to do that on the Binance Smart Chain, to get a moving average, we would go to here, technical indicator, go down to moving average, double click. Oops, sorry, I did that too many times. What have we done? Get rid of those ones. Alright, so MA9 has been put on there, and I'll just click on the cog, change that to 100, and just to make it a bit more visible, I'll change that to like I'll put it as a dark blue thick line. Alright, so this blue line up here is the 100 MA. 100 MA is still above the 200 MA. the red line there, 200 MA. But they called the death cross the other day, is when the 50 MA moved under the 200 MA. But it was not that significant. I think it'll be a short time frame where it will be under the 200 MA. Probably within a month, I think the 50 MA should cross back above this 200, as the 50 moving average, of course, is more closely aligned to the price action than the 200. This one here is the 7 MA here. That's very closely aligned. All right. Okay, so hopefully you gained something from that video. I didn't have a very precise plan of this video today. I was just going to give a basic overview of some of the Wax games, the Gala Games, and Enjin games. All right, so it's a very brief overview, and of course the mother of cryptocurrencies at the moment, the cryptocurrency gold, which is Bitcoin. That's the main thing I'm watching these days. All right, well, thanks for watching, and bye for now.